Seat tonight. Let's give away $1 million. Oh, wouldn't it be sensational if somebody walked out of here with $1 million in their pocket tonight? They got the chance or a whole lot of money along the way. Let's meet our contestants tonight. And over here in seat number 1, the men in Sarah Collins' family. They've all got famous names. Her dad's Phil Collins. Her great uncle's Ronald McDonald. While crayfishing, Mark Richards drifted in a dinghy for 2 days in the Torres Strait. Maria Mazzie's son successfully had life-saving open-heart surgery at 4 months of age. While swimming with whale sharks, Sharon Taylor was stung across her face by a jellyfish. Daniel Rapson almost didn't get engaged after horse and carriage didn't front up at Central Park. Matt Taylor bungee jumped off a rope swing in Spain. Scary but exhilarating. Yeah. There we go. We have got a bunch of thrill seekers tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Sarah, are you ready to go?
I am ready.
All right, let's play. Come on. Hello, Sarah Collins.
Hey, Eddie, how you going?
Not only have you got your dad, Phil Collins, you've got a father-in-law called Graham Kennedy. You've got a sister-in-law from a family of 6 kids, and her dad is Mike Brady,
True.
as in up there, Gazali,
Yep.
and a great uncle whose name is Ronald McDonald.
I do. All true. It sounds like it's not true, but it's true.
It's unbelievable, isn't
Yeah.
it? And you're Sarah Collins.
Yes, no one. I don't think there's
Have we got
anyone famous called Sarah
any Sarah Collins that we know? Somebody will tell us, I'm sure. Justin is your husband. G'day, Justin.
G'day, Eddie.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good.
That's we've been married for 5 years. And how's Polly going, your 16-month-old?
Divine. Absolutely adore her. It's hard being away today, actually.
Yeah. Oh, you'll get used to it. No, it's fantastic. 16 months old. Age 17, you're an exchange student with a family in New York, and you're still in touch with them and you've remained friends. A lot of people go on exchange and they can't wait to get rid of each other. You've actually had a wonderful experience.
I had the best experience to the point that I actually took friends back to meet them years later and said, you need to meet my host family. And one of my friends fell in love with my host sister. As soon as she opened up her apartment door in Brooklyn, he just absolutely fell head over heels in love, and they're married and have a baby in Sydney now.
Really?
Yes.
What a great story.
Yeah,
So that's
so-
even brought the family, I suppose, closer together.
Yeah, it's the exchange that just keeps on giving.
All right, Sarah, let's go. We've got 15 questions for $1 million. You ready to go?
I am.
Here it comes for $100. Good luck. Let's play Hot Seat. $100. Which of these is a plant that belongs to the pea family? A, alfalfa. B, alfresco. C, alfredo. D, El Pacino.
My goodness.
Pea family.
Goodness. I mean, well, obviously alfalfa is the only plant that I can tell there, but I may actually pass, Eddie. I'm not sure.
What do you want to do? Go on, go on, go on, go on.
Oh, A. Let's lock it in.
It's
A.
correct for $100. Alfresco being outdoor dining, $200. Which of these celebrities is one of the coaches on The Voice Australia in 2016? A, Joel Madden. B, Seal. C, Kylie Minogue. D, Keith Urban.
Well, I know that Joel has been a coach in the past, as has Keith, I think.
7, 6.
I'm going to pass.
Gonna pass?
Yeah, I'm just not quite sure. I haven't watched it for a while. Might have changed over.
Catch you later, Sarah.
Thanks, Eddie.
Bye. G'day, Mark.
Eddie, how are you?
I'm well, mate. Mark Richards, speaking of famous names. One of the greatest surfers of all time, the great Mark Richards. That's not you, but you're a pretty good windsurfer.
Oh, I used to be a good windsurfer in the day.
Oh, you're in the top 50 in the world.
That was a few years ago
Is
now.
it true that you possibly are the first person to have windsurfed across the English Channel?
Well, look, my wife, when we were discussing what I was going to talk about on the show, my wife said to me, why don't you talk about when you windsurfed the English Channel? So I thought I'll do a bit of research and get some information about it. And I found out the only documented crossing was in 2004, and I did it in 1987. So...
Have you got some proof so you can get the documentation
No, look,
up?
I'm searching for people I did it with on Facebook at the moment in the UK, but
Yeah.
it was a long time ago.
All right, well, good luck, mate. Hey, you were at the America's Cup in '87 when
Yes.
we lost the America's Cup, unfortunately, in Perth. But your trip back wasn't too bad. On the leg from Perth to Adelaide, you hit a whale and sprung a leak, and then the leg from Adelaide to Melbourne, the skipper mucked up his calculations and ended up in Hobart.
Yes, not ideal. Yeah. Not my fault, by the
And
way.
if you had any more, you would have ended up in Antarctica.
It was in the days when GPS was a new thing on a yacht, and the skipper was playing around with the coordinates. He punched the wrong ones in, and
End up at
we
Hobart.
ended up in the West Coast.
Jeez. All right, mate, let's get this one out of the way. Which of these celebrities is one of the coaches on The Voice Australia in 2016? Joel Madden, Seal, Kylie Minogue, Keith Urban.
Well, I think I've been thrown under the bus slightly here because not my strong suit. I'm pretty sure it's not Kylie. I'm
7
pretty
seconds.
sure it's not Keith or Seal. I'm going to lock an A, Joel Madden.
Lock it in. You knew all the time. $200, correct. Joel and Benji, Jessie J, Delta Goodrum and Ronan Keating, $300. Which of these is the thin, clear plastic material once commonly used to make the base of photographic film? A, Bakelite, B, polystyrene, C, celluloid, D, cellulite.
Well, I'm tipping it's not cellulite. Bakelite they used to make radios out of in the olden days. B or C? I'm going C, lock in C. Eddie.
Celluloid is in and correct for $300. It's also the term for motion picture films, largely replaced by digital technology these days. $500. Which of these characters first appeared in the 1920s in the Sunday Sun newspaper? A, Peppa Pig, B, Veruca Salt, C, Basil Brush, D, Ginger Meggs.
I'm tipping it's not Peppa Pig or Basil Brush. I'm heading towards Ginger Meggs. I'm going to lock Ginger Meggs in.
Lock in Ginger Meggs. Yeah, Veruca Salt was in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Ginger Meggs is correct for $500. Drawn by James Banks, it was the comic strip Us Fellas. First appeared in 1921 under the name Ginger Smith before being changed in 1922 to Ginger Meggs. There you go. Hey, Mark, you're flying at the moment. We're 11 questions off $1 million. We'll do it right after this. 11 questions to go. Let's do it for Mark Richards, who's a retail marketing manager with Ford Australia. All right, let's go. In the traditional song, The 12 Days of Christmas, what are the 7 swans doing? A, splashing, B, swimming, C, sunning, D, playing football.
Well, the Swans are pretty good footy players. So I'm going to lock in B, swimming.
7 swans are swimming is correct for $1,000. Yeah, early versions of the song date back to the 1780s, 1500. What is the term for the set of 5 horizontal lines on which musical notes are written to create sheet music? A, stave, B, lintel, C, strut, D, bridge.
That's a toughie. I don't think it's strut. I don't think it's lintel. So I'm going for stave or a bridge. I think it's stave with some sort of note. Do you think I'll get back on if I pass?
I don't know, but you've got 10 questions.
I'm going to pass, Eddie.
See you later. Thanks, Mark. Catch you, buddy. Hello, Maria Mazzi.
Hello, Eddie Maguire.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Maria, whose husband Raphael is with us. Hello, Raphael. How are you?
Very good, mate.
That's right. Welcome to the show. Been married for 20 years. Good stuff, Maria. Now, Daniel's 36, Michael's 34, Vanessa's 36 and Rebecca's 30.
Yes.
And here we are 20 years later.
Yes.
What is the term for the set of 5 horizontal lines on which musical notes are written to create sheet music? Stave, lintel, strut, bridge.
My gut is telling me D, so I'm going to lock in D.
D, bridge.
Yes.
Lock it in. I'm sorry, Mary, it's stave.
Oh.
Also known as a staff. Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry about
Thank
that.
you, Eddie.
There was so much more we could talk about.
Oh, heaps.
But
Heaps, thank you.
see you later, Mary. Hello, Sharon.
Hello, Eddie.
Welcome to the show, Sharon Taylor from East Hawthorn in Victoria, Customer Service Manager with Quest Payment System,
Correct.
45 years of age. Michael is your husband of 14 years. You've swum with whale sharks and you got stung by a jellyfish.
I did.
Wow.
Yes.
That's the last thing you'd be worried about when the whale sharks were around you, surely.
Yeah, it was a bit nerve-wracking and it hurt because I got stung in between my snorkel and my mask.
Ouch.
Yeah, and while I was trying to busy pick it off the entrails of the jellyfish, the whale shark was coming and it went underneath me. It was an amazing experience, but kind of
Yeah.
painful.
Painful at the
Yes.
same time. Now, you've had some luck diving. You actually found money on the ocean floor.
I did. We were doing scuba diving in Thailand and amazing coral, and we had just
swimming along and saw Bart floating on the ocean floor and picked it up.
You picked it up. How much?
Oh, it was only about 1,000 baht, but
How much is that in
oh,
Aussie?
it's about $40.
$40 in the ocean floor.
I know. Who would have thought
Jeez.
money sinks?
So you get that. You normally get that in the river, don't you?
That's right.
Why's that?
Oh.
Because there's banks on both sides.
Thank you. I'm here all night. Tried to fish.
I'm going to get smashed for that one on the hot breakfast, I can promise you, on Triple M. My lawyer will just be waiting for me in Darcy. They'll just give it to me. All right. 9 questions to go for $250,000. We'll do it after this. Sharon Taylor has got over that last bad joke and she's still with us here. Came to Melbourne 20 years ago from New Zealand.
Indeed.
Whereabouts?
Queenstown.
From Queenstown. Beautiful place.
Lovely.
And met your husband?
Yes,
Michael,
Michael.
and stayed.
Yep, loved it. Met him, saw no reason to go home.
Good on you. Great to have you here, Sharon. $1,500 question. The sport of dressage involves training which animal to perform specific manoeuvres? A, horses. B, dogs. C, birds. D, sheep. Dressage.
I think it's A, horses. Lock it in.
Log it in. It's equestrian. Correct for $1,500. Eight questions for $250,000. $2,500 question. Which television newsreader appeared in an Australia Day 2016 advertising campaign for Australian lamb? A, Janice Peterson. B, Mary Kostakidis. C, David Spears. D, Lee Lin Chin.
I don't recall this campaign.
Australia Day 2016 Australian
Yeah,
lamb.
lamb. Lee Lin Chin. Not sure. Maybe Janice?
10 seconds.
I think I might have to pass, Eddie.
See you later, Sharon.
See ya.
Catch ya. Hello, Daniel.
Eddie, how you doing?
How are you, mate?
Good, mate. How are you?
Daniel Rapson's 28. He's a video editor with Bicycle Exchange and Cycling Tips.
Yep.
Tell me about that.
It's a casual job at the moment. I finished a film degree last year. I've been editing for them, mainly doing social media videos, a bit of information stuff for the public, for mainly about bicycles.
Yeah?
I've been on that for about 4 months.
Good on you, mate, from Mount Waverley in Victoria. Keith's your dad. G'day, Keith.
G'day, Eddie.
How are you, buddy?
No, hanging in there, mate.
Yeah, that's all you can do, pal. That's the way. Daniel, here we go. Which television newsreader appeared in an Australia Day 2016 advertising campaign for Australian lamb? Janice Peterson, Mary Kostakidis, David Spears, Lee Lin Chin.
I'd like to lock in D.
Lock
Eddie
in
Lee
D,
Lin Chin.
the Gold Logie nominee, Lee Lin Chin. Correct for $2,500. 7 questions to go. 5 contestants. Everyone's in the money for $4,000. In 2015, Tiger Air Australia became a fully owned subsidiary of which company? A, Greyhound Australia. B, Virgin Australia Group. C, Linfox Airports. D, Qantas Airways.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take a pass, I think, Eddie.
Catch you later then, Daniel. See you, mate. Hello, Matt.
Hey, Eddie, how you going?
Hello, pal. Good, mate. 7 questions, 5 contestants. Let's get into it. Matt's from Brighton, Victoria, doing a Bachelor of Science at University of Melbourne.
Yeah.
What year are you doing?
Second year.
And 20 years of age. What do you want to finish up doing?
I'm not sure at the moment. Hoping for something like medicine, but I mean, that's a long way to go, so
Yeah.
kind of play it by ear a little
Well,
bit.
good on you, mate. You've got plenty of time. Now, you're the school captain in year 12. What school are you at?
St Leonard's College.
Know it well. And you know the number of pi to 26 digits. Is that right?
That is correct, yeah.
Why?
Just one of those nerdy things you do in year 12
Yeah.
for whatever reason. And
Go
I've
on,
still
come on,
just
come on.
I've just got it saved up for a rainy day. You
Go
know?
on, here's your rainy day. Here's your moment. National television. Pi.
All right. 3.1415926535897932384623846264338.
Now, it doesn't matter if that's right or wrong because I would never
Exactly.
quit. So I reckon fantastic. Well done. Good on you, mate. Let's go. 2015, Tiger Air Australia became a fully owned subsidiary of which company? Greyhound Australia, Virgin Australia Group, Linfox Airports, Qantas Airways.
I honestly really have no idea. So I'm just going to go for B, Virgin Australia Group.
Locked in and correct for $4,000. Now, they bought 60% in 2013 and picked up the last 40% in 2015. 6 questions, 5 contestants, $6 grand. The Nobel Prizes in physics, chemistry, physiology or medicine, literature and economics are awarded in which city? A, Berlin, B, Paris, C, Stockholm, D, Zurich.
I have a feeling it was Scandinavian, so I'm going to go with C and lock in Stockholm.
Locked in, correct for $6,000. Speaking of which, your good mate Darcy Lindstrom.
Yep.
Is he Swedish, is he?
No,
Darcy?
he isn't actually.
Darcy, you'd have a bit of Swedish in you there,
I
wouldn't
got a bit of Swedish, but a bit further back.
you? Bit far back?
Yeah.
Good on you, mate. Let's see if we can win some money
you.
right after this in the hot seat. 5 questions to go for $250,000 and 20-year-old Matt Taylor doing a Bachelor of Science. Eventually, fingers crossed, gets into medicine at some stage at the University of Melbourne. This for $10,000. Good luck, Matt.
Thank you.
By definition, a revenant is someone who has what? A, taken revenge. B, lied. C, preached. D, returned. Revenant.
I know the movie The Revenant. Haven't actually seen it, which hasn't really helped me here. I know he was stuck in the wilderness, so I'm going to say D, returned.
Locked in. Revenant is to return. Correct for $10,000. Especially if a person seems to have returned from the dead. Then the 2015 film with Leonardo DiCaprio is the story of Hugh Glass, who reappears from the wilderness after everyone thought he was dead. 4 to go, and that means, unfortunately, Daniel, I think you're out of business, mate, but thank you very much for playing. Let's go for $20,000. James Keogh is the real name of which Australian musician who had the 2015 hit song Fire and the Flood? A, Jared James. B, Vance Joy. C, Chet Faker. D, Flume.
I'm going to lock in B, Vance Joy.
Lock in B, Vance Joy. Like yourself, a very good footballer too, was playing for Coburg, Richmond's VFL side. And he is also known as Vance Joy for $20,000. Yeah, the stage name comes from the character in the Peter Carey novel Bliss. Vance Joy supported Taylor Swift on her tour in North America, the UK and Australia, and has sold out to theatres and concert venues all around the world. He's absolutely flying, Vance Joy, and a ripping bloke too,
Doing
just
all
for
right
good
for
measure.
himself, huh?
Yeah, he's killing them. Sharon, I think you're out of business, but thank you very much. But we're in the big money now, which means, Mark, if you get back, you're going to play for $50,000. Sarah, you're going to be up for $100,000. And Matt, keep going, pal, and I'll give you $250,000 cash. Wow.
It would be quite nice, wouldn't it?
What are you going to do with that?
Well, I'm going on a university exchange to Copenhagen second half of the year. So it would go towards that. And, you know, my side of sensibility would say put it away, save up. But my fun side would say, you know, take the boys on a ski trip somewhere, rent out a lodge, maybe Canada, New Zealand.
Oh, yeah, here we go. That's getting a nod of approval from Darcy up the back there. He's going, yeah, all for that.
Yeah.
Mind you, if you go to Copenhagen, it's the only place dearer than Australia at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll need $250,000.
I need it just to survive there.
To get a coffee, I reckon. Anyway, here we go. 3 questions to go. You can go for dinner at Noma.
Yeah.
This for $50,000. Which famous actor's first TV role was in a 1999 episode of Sex and the City? A, Orlando Bloom. B, Bradley Cooper. C, Jude Law. D, Matt Damon.
I have no idea.
See if you can figure it out. Which famous actor's first TV role was in a 1999 episode of Sex and the City?
That might be a bit too early for Bradley Cooper.
TV role, Sex and the City, 1999. 20 seconds.
I...
10.
I'm going to lock in B, Bradley Cooper.
Lock in B. 2 seconds on the clock. Why B? You said it too early for
I
you.
don't know. I just had a feeling.
Can you knock out the Poms?
Yeah, well, Jude Law and Orlando Bloom.
I think, yeah, both English.
And Matt Damon, he's been in movies in the 90s, so I thought he might have
TV
been
role.
a bit too above that, so I don't know.
Bradley Cooper is correct for 50,000. Yeah, he appears in season 2 episode where he kisses the recently single Carrie, Bradley Cooper. Mark, thanks for being a great player today, mate. It's as simple as this. Sarah, if he gets this wrong, you're up for $100,000. If he gets it right, Matt, I'll give you $1,000, and the next one is for $250,000 cash.
That'll be quite nice.
Quite nice.
Quite nice.
Quite indeed. Mate, you've answered 5 questions, so you deserve your money whichever way it goes, OK?
Yeah.
Good luck. Let's get to $1,000 and let's have a real go at the big money. Here it comes. Of these celebrated writers, who died youngest? A. William Shakespeare. B. William Wordsworth. C. Alfred Lord Tennyson. D. John Keats.
I've no idea. Don't know much about Shakespeare dying young. Haven't heard of any of the other ones. I'm going to lock in B, William Wordsworth.
Final answer?
D, John Keats.
Final answer?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. I have no idea. Just felt like it. His name is
Why'd you feel like William Wordsworth then?
I also felt like it.
William Shakespeare was not the youngest. Alfred Lord Tennyson was not the youngest. In the last 5 seconds of that question, you had the correct answer. One way or the other. You jumped from William Wordsworth, and as a result of that, the next question is for $250,000.
Scared me there.
Yeah, well, that was the idea of it, Matt. Matt, Keats died at just 25 years of age despite being one of the great poets from tuberculosis. Shakespeare was 52, Wordsworth was 80 and Tennyson was 83. So the last two living to great ages, Shakespeare at 52, Keats at 25. Sarah, you're such a great performer tonight. Sorry you didn't get up for your chance, but let's hope this man here can win because now, Matt, at the very least, I've given you $1,000. Congratulations. Matt, take a deep breath, pal, because I want you to have a think while this news break is on. On the other side of it, we're going to go for $250,000 cash. You're 20 years of age, you're studying at Melbourne University. There might just be enough money to pay your HECS fees off there.
Yeah, hey.
Darcy's up the back thinking, you beauty, we're going skiing at Val d'Isere or somewhere. We'll do it after our news break. Matt's in the hot seat. Matt Taylor from Brighton in Victoria, who was the school captain at St Leonard's College. He's the gun footballer, according to his mate Darcy. He's studying to be a doctor at some stage, and he's about to have $250,000 in his pocket, and it says here he's single. And he's a good-looking rooster too. There you go. Matt, good luck. This question for $250,000 cash. 250,000 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 cash. 250 The famous ruler of Egypt and lover of Mark Antony, who died in 30 BCE, was Cleopatra what? A, 6th, B, 7th, C, 8th, D, 9th.
I have no idea. I, for some reason, had the gut feeling that it was Cleopatra the 8th. So I'll go with the 8th, lock in C.
Not mucking around at all?
Nah.
Locked in. The famous ruler of Egypt and the lover of Mark Antony, who died in 30 BCE, was Cleopatra. We all know her as Cleopatra. She was Cleopatra the 7th. Famously had children with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. She was the socialite of her day in many ways. You answered 6 in a row. Matt, Darcy, you're off to Macca's on the way home. You won $1,000, Matt. Well done. You played beautifully. I'm sorry, mate, you didn't win the $250, but you won $1 grand. You're a fantastic night. Good luck with everything you're doing in your life, mate.
Thanks very much.
Matt Taylor just won $1,000. See you next time in the Millionaire Hot Seat. Good night, everyone. Tonight, let's give away $1 million. Yeah! Oh, wouldn't it be sensational if somebody walked out of here with $1 million in their pocket tonight? They got the chance or a whole lot of money along the way. Let's meet our contestants tonight. And over here in seat number 1, the men in Sarah Collins' family. They've all got famous names. Her dad's Phil Collins. Her great uncle's Ronald McDonald. While crayfishing, Mark Richards drifted in a dinghy for 2 days in the Torres Strait. Maria Mazzie's son successfully had life-saving open-heart surgery at 4 months of age. While swimming with whale sharks, Sharon Taylor was stung across her face by a jellyfish. Daniel Rapson almost didn't get engaged after horse and carriage didn't front up at Central Park. Matt Taylor bungee jumped off a rope swing in Spain. Scary but exhilarating. Yeah. There we go. We have got a bunch of thrill seekers tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Sarah, are you ready to go?
I am.
All right, let's play. Come on. Hello, Sarah Collins.
Hey, how you going?
Not only have you got your dad, Phil Collins, you've got a father-in-law called Graham Kennedy. You've got a sister-in-law from a family of 6 kids, and her dad is Mike Brady,
True.
as in up there, Gazaley,
Yep.
and a great uncle whose name is Ronald McDonald.
I do. All true. It sounds like it's not true, but it's true.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you're Sarah Collins.
Yes, no one. I don't think there's
Have we got
anyone famous called Sarah
any Sarah Collins that we know? Somebody will tell us, I'm sure. Justin is your husband. G'day, Justin.
G'day, Eddie.
How are you, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good.
That's we've been married for 5 years. And how's Polly going, your 16-month-old?
Divine. Absolutely adore her. It's hard being away today, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get used to it. No, it's fantastic. 16 months old. Age 17, you're an exchange student with a family in New York, and you're still in touch with them and you've remained friends. A lot of people go on exchange and they can't wait to get rid of each other. You've actually had a wonderful experience.
I had the best experience to the point that I actually took friends back to meet them years later and said, you need to meet my host family. And one of my friends fell in love with my host sister. As soon as she opened up her apartment door in Brooklyn, he just absolutely fell head over heels in love, and they're married and have a baby in Sydney now.
Really?
Yes.
What a great story.
Yeah,
So that's
so-
even brought the family, I suppose, closer together.
Yeah, it's the exchange that just keeps on giving.
All right, Sarah, let's go. We've got 15 questions for $1 million. You ready to go?
I am.
Here it comes for $100. Good luck. Let's play Hot Seat.